welcome. So if you just joined us, welcome. The 55th National Legislature, headed by Speaker Richard Nangwekong, Deputy Speaker Thomas Fallah. They are currently in Foya. As you may be aware, Foya is a place of concentration as we speak due to the ongoing border dispute between Liberia and Guinea, right at the Sorlumba Border. So we'll do some adjustment here quickly. Due to the ongoing crisis at the Sorlumba Border. So keep watching with us. This is a major stakeholder engagement here in Foya, where the Speaker, along with other members of the House of Representatives, here. Continue to watch. We will do the caption shortly, but please, I want you. We just got it. If you want for you. Okay, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are. Sorry, we're kind of working on the caption quickly. We'd like to welcome you to this special broadcast here in Foya City, where we have the speaker. We have the speaker. We have the speaker. We have the speaker, the deputy speaker. The speaker and the deputy speaker. We also have third language here. And other lawmakers are here to engage with the Foya citizens amid the ongoing border crisis or boundary dispute between Liberia and Guinea at the Sorlumba Border. So we are here. This is the Foya City Hall. This is the Foya City Hall. Foya City Hall. Right in Foya City. So let me just give you a view. These are the residents of Foya.
I mean, you recorded today.
From what we've gathered so far, they are here to gather first-hand information from the citizens themselves. They want to hear from the citizens who are very happy how everything started. Citizens will be explaining to them. And right after this, we are told the team will be heading to the border.
So good morning.
Able to see for themselves.
Good morning, everybody.
Compared to what the citizens will be explaining to them here.
You will see us coming down to the simple Liberian English, and we'll also go up. But this other gathering, that different one, special one. The way they beat people up there, they can have special setting. Say the other one, don't have a special setting here. So with much we do, this is the stakeholders meeting with our powerful members of the National Legislature, the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia, to ask what is happening here. And we just have few items. We're going to work within the time frame to make sure we do the correct thing. So the first thing to start is the opening prayer. We're going to start with the Muslim, because yesterday they had their great day. So we'll start with the Muslim, and we're coming down to close the Christian will start. Muslim. Thank you so much. So we will be doing the welcome remarks. Remember, while it is true I am moderating, I am the law mayor of the city. So in my capacity as the law mayor, let me take this time to profoundly welcome one of the powerful sons of Liberia, who is the Speaker of the 55th National Legislature, Speaker Rachel Cole, followed by our own son, who is the Deputy Speaker and also the lawmaker of Foya District, Honorable Thomas Fallah. Members of all of the
Prince Tumbe, welcome from Foya. Thanks for joining the live. Amos Vani says from
all right, so
Mr.
colleague DC will
you are also welcome.
Pick up from there, and I don't know all of the names, but the familiar names are the ones I just called. Thank God at least I know people.
This is Josiah Sake, City Mayor of Foya. If you just join us, tell us where you are watching from. This is about Lofa. You want to know the true details
Officials of our
about what is happening at the port of entry. This is an opportunity for you.
Members of the press,
Just closely follow this
our
live.
distinguished colleagues,
Closely follow.
our women,
our
young people.
Today.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I want to say in a special way, say you are all welcome, with the exception of the foreign names, distinguished names that you'll be calling. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Our elders, leaders of Foya, women and young people who are present here this morning. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker, members of the 55th Legislature, it's my honor to welcome and introduce members of the 55th Legislature who are part of the Speaker's delegation to Foya to ascertain the issues on ground here in Foya. I now have the honor to call their names one by one. We have the Speaker of the 55th Legislature, Honorable Richard Nangbe-Kun. Please put your hands together.
Keep sharing the video, please.
We have your own son, brother, cousin, friend, the Deputy Speaker of the Honorable House of Representatives, Thomas Penga Fallah. We have the representative of District Number 3, Honorable Momo Siapa Koto. We have the representative of District Number 4, Honorable Gisi K. Collins. The Honorable Representative of District Number 5, Honorable Augustine Chairwood. The Honorable Representative of District Number 9, Nimba County, Honorable Tara Wombe. The Honorable Distinguished Representative of Riverside County, Honorable Steve Tikwa. Distinguished Representative of District Number 8, Montserrat County, Honorable Prince Toes.
Prince Toes also here.
Representative of Sino County, Honorable Samson Weir. And another distinguished representative of Riverside County, Honorable Grant. We also have other distinguished personalities in our midst. And, oh, sorry, what? Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we also have in our midst one strong man in the legislature, the 55th. We have Honorable Prince K. Kwena of Bon County. Please also put your hand together for the Superintendent of Lofa County, We also have in our midst our senior political advisor to His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia, Her Excellency Mandela Cooper. We also have a former representative of Margibi County, his son of Foya, Honorable Richard Sayaboli. So other personalities who are accompanying the Speaker and Deputy Speaker are also here. All of us who are members of the staff, we are also here. We are honored to be here for this briefing ceremony in our city, Foya City, the city of hospitality, the city of resilience, the city of love, and the city of peace. Honorable Dave Kumi is the former representative of Monrovia County. The senior leper. Yes. So thank you very much for the time.
Okay, Peter, thank you. So,
Eric Morris,
let me make
good
something
morning.
clear.
Thank you so much.
Lofa County is a unique county that is followed by tradition. Normally, this is not a very atmospheric condition where we gather to welcome
Thank you so much and welcome.
our high ups. Or else we would have been right on the road there to see different cultural groupings to welcome you. But like I said, this is a special city. If you didn't see us on the road there, the lawmaker is aware of that. So just to let you know, it was not done by whatsoever means. Thank you. So I will be also, our fathers want to know what is happening here. So I can do it in the other way too. Then from what I want done, the past is okay. The unknown can not only. What I see now, I remember when I be royally. I mean, when I want to call it. Many the unknown can not only. When I chose Chesawa, when I swam, when I tass open, you can do it. I don't take to. When I look at it, I want to. Dahin ha ayo pe yo dia uno ndale ene lela wana nyuna dia di mulonya chocho me mo hu to sanya obingini ndero num na rumpe ahinde bunde bia no to sare nyensi na onu ojo nyankwe pe akolo se lente to le ne ha lela me na to saye to afele ngwa to na no ahimpe aso obingi bandandwa maso obingi. Mais comme commissioner non les Sorlumba Township Commissioner.
Just trying to lay the basis.
Stating
the exact mission of the delegation. That's what he's explaining to local people, telling them that specific people will speak on stage. We'll have someone to represent the youth. We also have someone to represent the women. We will also have someone to speak for the elders. We will have the commissioner office also speak. And the county superintendent will also summarize everything that will be said. Then after getting the briefing from all of you, the local leaders, then we will listen to Thomas Fallah.
I just highlighted those individuals who are supposed to speak here, so that we will not consume a lot of time here. We'll be having on the briefing, or maybe to say what's happening here, what news here. We will start with the youth. We have the 3 administrative districts, so one person will speak for them, just shortly, maybe at most 2 minutes. Then we have the women of the 3 administrative districts. One of them will speak for all. Then after, the women will call the Sorlumba Township Commissioner, who will speak and let us know what news over there.
Good. So keep following.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said that.
So keep following.
I said, so the youth and women,
This meeting
yeah, you will
very
take the
important,
stage first.
Very important.
Then after that,
you will get
the paramount chief.
of what is
We
happening
got 6
here.
paramount chiefs.
You will be hearing directly from the horse's mouth. This will help to curb, the issue of misinformation everywhere, disinformation.
After him,
when you
we'll call
listen to the people themselves.
Administrative District Commissioner of
Foya.
Foya.
From you, Vincent,
Then we will
Keto,
go to
that the lawmakers are not at
county
the border.
superintendent,
You can just come to Foya and brush the
who
directly
is
to
the
border.
overall
You first listen to
the
the
vice
people.
jury of the president
You
at the
first hear
level of the
from them.
county.
The briefing.
Very hardworking
The lawmakers have said
superintendent.
that they will go at the
So
border.
after
But
that,
first
then
of all,
we
want to
will
listen to the
proceed
people.
directly to
Get briefing from them
the
so that they will
astute
know
deputy
how to
speaker,
engage the border.
who will
That's what
speak,
you do in
and then
leadership.
a boss will
So
follow.
it's good, your comment.
So
will
this is
note
how
it,
we'll
but
do
just
it.
to clarify
So
that
let's do
quickly.
it,
The
honorably.
lawmakers cannot just go at the
Don't come
water
and
side
say
without hearing
different
from the
things.
people.
You know what to say.
That's how it
So
should
on
be.
that note, distinguished ladies and
Enter the
gentlemen, I
time,
have the
ask
honor,
question before we make
the
it
pleasure
move.
to call on the young people. One of them, come
Thank
and
you,
speak
Vincent.
for the young people.
We
Thank you
acknowledge
for
your
coming.
comment, but I think that's all we can talk about for you. Giving your counsel and following you from Monrovia as a son of Lofa Foya district.
Good morning,
Alalis.
Honorable Speaker of the 55.
I'm following you from going to their conference room. Yeah, Kyle, thank you so much.
House of Legislature, our county superintendent, our paramount chief, commissioners, security apparatus, people with disability, the press, fellow youth. I bring you greetings from the executive of the Foya Youth United for Development. Before you, I am Fallah, the youth leader of Foya district. Well, the issue on ground, I think everybody is following. But there's a saying that says, seeing is believing. What goes on social media may not be factual than what you see physically. The issue started early March, up to date. But first, I want to applaud the young people for being so brave to facing the Guinean security that invaded our land. Those vigilant youth stood firm with our weapons to protect our land. I agree there's a diplomacy dialogue that is going on, but first we also demonstrated our love for our country, our love for our district. So I want to applaud the young people who stood by us at the time. Honorable Speaker, members of the House of Legislature, county authorities, district authorities, the issue on ground is above all right now. But when I listen to the old man, the president the other day, everything is peace. It's peace. Not that the young people, what we started, we will not continue. But because the country is taking a lot of projects right now, and we don't want war. We just graduated from war a few years ago. We know what war brings. Some of us at the time we were so small, we never experienced it. But when they say war, people that were big at the time know the effect of war. So even with the young people, we are not praying for war. That's why we are following the footsteps and the footprint of the president and the leadership of the country. We want peace. We are coming here today. We want to tell you that we are peaceful and we will remain peaceful. But please, speak up. Right now at the border, those villages that are surrounded the Makona River and left their villages, they abandoned their properties, they are there. It is freezing. Some of them started constructing those houses, but because of the fear from those soldiers, they are able to live, especially the Marcoson and those surrounding villages. You will not see the citizens there. They all are in Foya. Their houses, some of them are to five houses, some of them are to group level. And it's a more to more houses. They are there up to 20 houses. They left their goats. Criminals take this to be their bad day. They invaded the poor villages, their property are taken from them. If peace is restored, those victims will find it difficult to obtain those properties. That's number one example of war. That's why we say with the young people, we don't want war. We want the leadership of the House of Legislature, the national leadership, to continue the diplomacy until we see that the soldiers that invaded our land leave our land. Not that we don't have the stamina to protect our land, but we don't want to go that route. Because our old fathers, our old people told us the effect of war. We don't want a war. And also, Chief, those young people that stood there, and when you have the list of them,
Some of them are out of high school. Some of them are even degree holders. But they want to be in security. Some of them want to be police. Some of them want to be AFL. But the criteria set, area and sometimes recommendation, direct recommendation. Not that they will not be qualified. Academically, they will be qualified. But who know you? So, Honorable Speaker and Deputy Speaker, we want you to take into consideration those young people that still famed and protected the land. Any other thing, the Commissioner, the Chief, will add up. We want to say welcome.
Thank you. So the slogan is de-escalation, right?
Yeah.
We don't want escalation. De-escalation of the process completely.
Youth President.
Okay, so that was good for
Fallah
him.
Foya. District.
Benwa,
Just tell us where you
nyo dimio kandondo cho no kundonga twapianga simdunda ojona ma mana ndolale kena chefuluwa kamala medwe joba now to yo to well in the pair mana jo sangalo nda chiomu bo afalo di mondo alo reche kun alamba do akala ma apwenga dalu boswa mana akwe awana tinjolong anonin dingilira atimbele achi ha sukula leso wele hani one ko me ma fanu fara mana ga ko na dale atwe balika one land the women oh
Good afternoon to everybody. In the first place, my name is Mother Bulu. So in the southern one, Sorlumba. This page here for God.
Okay.
The heart table, you are welcome in Jesus. The people, the people, you are welcome in Jesus. They will say we were not expecting you. We are not. Because in any problem, that will go your foot. You are welcome. The situation is on ground right now because I'm woman. But woman, the women are suffering. Particularly to the border. Everybody leaves to the border side. Starting from Sorlumba all the way up. You can see none of them. The children, the small, the innocent children suffering. No, some of them not get access yet. They not get food yet. To get food, but to back, they will tell you say won't pass it. For women here, for you to for if that 2 or you not get that money, you are 5. How many? 5,000. You will need to save your life and fighting for rest or for market, for the market spot. Everybody did everything, all the properties for. So please, the condition what we're in right now, that only one. At least you have to help us. Because any problem, men can suffer, but the women, most of the women they want to join police, they want to join Foya. But they say those who hold degree. And somebody now hold degree. Somebody stop 7 grade, 8 grade, 10 grade. If you not get degree, you can go to police, you can join police, you can join Foya. So please don't help the women. You empower the young people and the entire young people women before we are suffering. Everything damaging our head. None are receiving there. Then go our chief. Commissioner, the superintendent, county superintendent, with all the chief men. Thank God for it. Because if we over there, we have the country going on there, they are saying they will not sleep. They will not stay against it. I know some of you say in our Monrovia class, you're there. But at least you're not worried. But your family solution has to take it. But we pray God, at least God will help us. Who knows? Because we no more war again. We pray God to have solution for us, to help us. Please, you are welcome in Jesus in this situation on ground. Thank you.
Everybody can hear it. So we jump there. So thank you. Thank you so much. So
Foya.
somebody chapter. Okay. We will call our own commissioner. Okay, the current chief, their spokesperson is here. Please. He knows how to talk. He will be speaking easy, but I don't know who you will listen to.
Pakande yo. Where this way yo. Masana yo. That's it. Hello, Speaker. Honorable Fallah, are you going to put it like Jahuno? Did it for ya? Yeah. Jahuno, now, what did you do?
So, the Honorable Speaker of the House, the 55th National 55th Legislature, the Deputy Speaker, we want to say thank you for coming. You are welcome to see them. It is good that we have seen you. A lot of suffering here these few days.
Commissioner General,
All the commissioners. Fallah, please tell the superintendent and all of his co-workers have been doing extremely well. Whatever he hears, whether good or bad, he will always make his effort to cover. The commissioners, the paramount chiefs, all of them to the water side. Please, ask.
Honorable Fallah, Harris.
Thank God for even the young people.
Foya. Honorable Fallah, Masina Pelma, Foya, at Monrovia, Morocco, you know, the
That is a clear indication that once the citizens are here, especially the young people, will be residing in Monrovia peacefully because God knows the world. The way you are at the level of the House of Legislature, you are there making laws and other good things for Liberians. We don't want you to be hearing bad news here. Thank God for the women.
All right, you're in the way.
What you have heard these few days with what we are going through, thank God for the entire PCT. Our chiefs, our local chiefs. From the information you heard last year, our nephews, our nieces, from the onset, from the get-go of our generations, I mean, we have been living in peaceful atmosphere. There are several houses that have been, built as a result of the sand that extracted from the Makona River. When we heard the news of doing some pavement in a Foya city, the understanding was to go and start the extraction of the sand. In that process, the Guinean went and seized the equipment that they went to extract the sand. We thought it was a joke. From the time, besides maybe our forefather or whosoever, but they have not even set out on why you got diamond or gold. The instruction is that anytime something occurs or happens, the procedure is we should let you know first. If it was for might, we would have gone far, but we have to listen to you. So there was an unfortunate situation. One of the chiefs, prominent chiefs in Sierra Leone, passed off, and the minister of local government now was en route to go and sympathize with the family there. He came and blessingly they went and did the burial. After the burial, this issue was already up with the seizure of the equipment Then they pull it before the minister and the superintendent. Honorable Minister, the way we are observing things, it is important that you dive into the issue sufficiently so it will be settled before your departure for Monrovia.
And Guinea, and Australia, and Liberia.
We have Guinea, we have Liberia, and they are all our citizens. When anything of such occurs, it is our right to let you know first. So to narrow it down, they went on the scene and saw the area. Some of our local leaders or traditional leaders across Guinea said they were not in the know. So a delegation was formed and they went to launch an investigation. It will be unfortunate and regrettable to think that all of the projects we have here will depend usually on the extraction of the sand from the Makona River. If that would be, if they post up to that, it would be an embarrassment. From that day up to present, those equipment that is seized have not returned. We have not heard any good news. If you heard about the erection of the tent or the flag, he wants to let you know. In fact, even where they extracted the sand, and they told them that even there, they will have to fill up that hole because the plan now was to take over certain portions. When you speak wisely, the wise person listens. If you check the issue of Yenga, that's a different issue. They are right to the river there, and even for us, you see us, we are a bit far off from the place there. So the tradition is that we are neighbors. We are not just neighbors, but we are family members. So it is important, it is prudent that we always, get nearer to see each other. Since they have their son over there, we too should go and erect something so we can be around there. When they saw the flag, they responded. If we heard the noise and whatsoever, pandemonium that was being created, it was because of that besides even our flag, even where they extracted the sand and they said they will fill it up and they will automatically take over. When they went to have preliminary hearing from the side of the Guineans, they had an old man there who fabricated the story to the extent that even their own minister that left from Conakry could not speak because he was burdened with so many things. You are all educated people, but the narration that went on there, you will not be able to comprehend it. So, so since you have come and you are our big people, we have to be bold to let you know what transpired. So that will be a step forward. Across to Sorlumba, by the moment they erected their tent or the flag, they had sugarcane around there. They put it ablaze. That's the thing. They put it ablaze, and the whole place was being, destroyed at the level of the sugarcane. Besides the erection of their tent, they put the sugarcane garden at place. This aggravated the young people. Not that we who are stakeholders, send them to do it. But it was a disadvantage, it was an affront. They felt that it was a declaration of war, so they needed not to stop but to go and apply the action. That's why you saw they erected a flag and they were singing the national anthem in so many languages. But since you have arrived, our assumption is that you are able to settle that issue. It is always good to be clear in your narration so that those who, they would be peacemakers will be able to settle it. Thank you for coming. So you don't listen to that privilege. We will call the Sorlumba Township Commissioner who will be preside in the deliberation. So thank you, Honorable Commissioner.
Good morning to all. My name is Honorable Harris Duma, the Township Commissioner for Sorlumba Township 1 Administrative District. Our Speaker of the 55th Legislature of the Republic of Liberia, the Deputy Speaker, Fallah, members of the House of Legislature, the 55th, say welcome. I serve as a Township Commissioner at the disputed area between Guinea and Liberia.
Do your commissioner know now Yamapo to Hawa? I don't know if you Guinea.
It was last month when we received information that the Guinean soldiers came in and arrested the dredge that was on the water manning the sand, including the generator. And so they came in with arms. So they wanted to take some of those guys that were working along that place, but they couldn't. Those guys escaped from them, and they couldn't shoot at the time. So they took them away. So, after our minister came here for a visit to sympathize with one of the chiefs that died from Australians, he decided to put it behind him, before him, our chief, about what is happening, and we need development in our place, and with such thing continue, it will not be good. So you have us, you have Guinea, you have Australia, we would like for you to intervene.
Me follow the mina ekoni. Pe makisi. Wolo pilo. Follow you mali.
Okay. So
meaning it was a repetition of what it was.
What happened is that it was on the 8th of this month when the soldiers from Guinea trooped into Liberia at the Sorlumba Border, claiming the place to be theirs. And so the king, on a sovereign visit, our immigration officers went and interacted with them. They said they came to visit. So the question was, and so the question was, why do you come in with arms in the name of peace? Secondly, did you inform our local authority or our heads, security apparatus before coming here? And so the man told them, say, go back, y'all go back. When they went back, in fact, we are going, all of some of our marketers were around there, and some of them were kisses. And they said, we are going back, but we'll come back the next day. So, we rest the 9th, the 8th, the 9th, the 10th, they came in with a large armed men. When they came that time, they came and hosted their flag at the place there. That's how information hit Foya. Our young people went there, they fought for their land, as you can see on the Facebook. And so after our friends were re-hosted by, they left the place, they brought their flag down, and they left the place they went. They said they will come back again. And so on the 10th, they came back and then settled at the place right now they are there. Our national security are up on a hill, and while they are occupying the border point. So, due to the fear in our people, we have 26 towns that our people left along the border, and they are here in Foya and other places. They are facing problems in terms of feeding, because where you run, the person doesn't have to cater to you. So it's a problem. Since you have come, you heard it, you come here, we know that you love us. And anything that's good here is for all of us. Any bad thing that happens here, it happens to all of us. So we want to say thank you so much for paying your concern to the people of Foya. It's a long story, but our hair will come and then talk, then elaborate on whatever thing I left behind. So thank you so much for coming, honorable speaker. We love you. We love what you did. Thank you so much.
So, honorable commissioner, Foya Administrative District.
Honorable Speaker, Honorable Deputy Speaker, members of the legislature that are here present, the senior political advisor, our country's chiefs, our young people, and all of us. I greet you this morning. I want to say on behalf of the district that you are welcome. Make no mistake. Seeing you, giving us more hope that the situation that we are going through will be resolved.
Okay, now Berlin. It can be no canu di le na cho or le ma ma na cho. Kombe okay na pilia. Okay na sinapengo ma swekale. It wa ben it on na.
So I think all have been said with respect to the happening. What led to having Guinean army on our side? Almost all have been said.
Nyanya so no kwela yonunda wenda kweyele Guinea apush so ya nda kwala kokwa ma hunga ibanda ma chalo le ninare kendi sinani impimini.
I would just like to speak on few things.
Something koni oye mambo sole choni amungoko.
Because while we are going through this international confrontation that is Guinea, Liberia, we are also sensing, if care is not taken, that politicians, propagandists want to bring back conflict and division in the house of Foya.
Nyocho chowo, swehe, timbe ye kante, timmandante, bandating, omuning, chandalening, tobwa, wale yara, ate swewa rope ma wangala di malwelening, timmandante, me piawando na yemani, ma imbeloche Foyani.
The first thing I would like to say here, the question that may come to one mind is, did we tell Guineans that we were manning sent? Yes, we did.
Nuna opilotoni, ukondoni, muambo nyunando. Kasa nandemu la Guinea ma yema shonde solio. Hey, mindimi.
Why did we ask them? In the past, my understanding since 2018, Liberians been manning sent in the Mafuna River. At no point did we go to ask Guinea to give us permission or to even inform them that we're doing it, because we share the boundary with the water. The reason we have to inform them on this one is that when the company decided, due to the rain, that they will use a floater that will have machine or it to track the sand, we felt that having such an instrument over the water, you may think that we're doing something future, right? So we have to let them know, and we did that. We let you know.
Sanola mdimulo, wasila shama la chonini. Lesho ne solio makuna, wana kuna chante. Keola, mahunga nyamapuluko, masiba nuko. Takasi ndo mindancho ope. Watu wajiando apa. Okwechi aho, undatu sapanu wotu saponi na ashobira mabu. Keho olang. Ndabe ma wana kokalu maleleng madi man dimunginya ma masina ngowo kani chatel de tole ni mindama to mapiacha me masiko le sabu na ngandu wondu tuwa shonde tuwa ni bosolini me fando le sabu ko ndadi mundan.
Upon receiving a letter, they responded and agreed that yes, we can go ahead to mention the fact that the sent is meant to develop Foya. They even sent the mine officer for Gegedu to come and inspect to make sure that the instruments that are placed over the floater are not for sale unless they gold mining or diamond mining, that it was meant for sale. They came and saw it and they certified it. That's how the company carried on the one.
Second plateau. Unaswema ayani lang yekan auto yo okwela ndaning madima onami dimunda ta dimunda ndape mahu banacho masolin peku awatan tahimpia damondong nyenye to nyalimela kama ndo botu andule danda ape asola pe kugo ahindope mahuntofa adimia ho bali wa ndo to sani me mi wana konhu ogi mi atem mahunwa nyekene kana bo mendian bodi mi aho nundu awundan I'll just swear one day awundan let me want to say.
Another thing I would like to bring to us here is that there is a propaganda going around that The whole saga, the whole trouble between Guinea and Liberia, it was George Fallah who went and who wanted the contract to Marcin for a company. And BK Enterprise also wanted a contract to Marcin for the same company that the person was talking about. So following the bidding, BK Enterprise won the contract. George Fallah lost. It was George Fallah who went to Guinea and told the Guinean that the company is mining diamond and gold. That had the Guinean took the action. That information is false.
That's it.
Talamba ni belo pesedi ningi sumnungi so akerendile nyakwepo onobo odimi wonyanu nila. It's not dimi so plele. It's not so pumpengo yema di meo yema bodimi die. It's na me that's why. Kenya pepe commissioner dimi ocho ni ma. Ai ocho palang oye ma purocho. Oya anjo oye ma purocho anjo de ne parani. One thing then see na ho be a person tell simple yema wala bodimi puru ikende. Be vai. Yeah. Then see na ojo nyanyale. Me oswe he ni Fallah just Fallah. La tofa kwelango. Acheme kwelanga di mi nanye. Kwala masuka nga Guinea. Mi chela nkonde tumba. Me popum cho minu di mi mo hanu Fallah Fallah. Nancha hotala la warumni. Mo hanu dulo. Ache po wa yi ano company you abanda ano kunda telenda wa shone solio anenda to saloni ma solution de he. Kele me ocheni ma kuna ndabe ruwa BK mana tangula kan akena contract yo me nunu solale me ane yonkong to sani mo ko di mo Guinea a se la jananu BK wa hanya da to ho to sa o goli nyanda mo nyang munda to twando ayoto yo bale oni mba no mo noko no ke po hiuba ke commissioner dimi anya ko to nyale battle like kum.
Our opposition figures in this country finding way to get something that they can use to take issue with government. I read from Honorable Johnson Kochi when he wrote and directly accused Minister Francis Sankara of being involved in mining gold and diamond, in that place. That information is false. You must find something else to say.
Fallah tamadana si koji adube bona nunu oyembe mapuru echo bana otisa to Fallah sakla la yami lampe confirmation hearing do min you Fallah plan di making Joko nya Fallah bangwa to di body ayanyuma kila kosa ya pemila mila chatonya maya icho barango strike nimpe la fangaya opposition do o wan ho liye icho ya apply yongong mi kwele makokosa ya nya journalism coach di mi kondo diola la pum anyway ocho to nyale
I received a very sensitive call from an inner circle of the executive, digging, deep to understand whether you married that any link to that thing. Why should we be telling one another? You have a trouble that you're supposed to fight. I think we're supposed to be engaging these people to find a solution. They're going to go, and listen to Councillor Banglo. Oh, that minister of government is involved. Mr. President, I can be on that committee to investigate. If we find out, you must dismiss the person. Yeah, the broom, the councillor.
Okay.
We got to start. We got to start. Now, have the we know that the company, in fact, when Guinea had a belief that the company was mining gold and diamond, I said to them in one of our settings that if it is proven, even we, Liberia, the authority will have issues. Because then what we ask them to go do in the Mafuna River. But they had a man agent, he's a new man, they changed the first one. The man explained to us that indeed the machine that is placed called a floater can do plenty things. It can be used for coal mining, it can be used for diamond, it can be used for sand. In that case, the woods they having, it was meant for the sand dragging, enough for gold, enough for diamond. That was explained before the very Guinean that had a belief that the company was mining sand or mining gold.
Pilot Tony, my yasi a tefe. I'm a single moko. Masio no water to Satalam. Wabe ma soling pequan to pele, laying yam solang to lendo suliope, and I'm a soling pequan. Out here, can okwera ningo ne koning. Do no, a one on Kinale show the solio. Many of them Johnny to open, Bodimunda, ma swake Bapetonia pe. Kasa, ma bike, nyam solanyang, Vinya mama Kenya sina, amung toloni, me. To wale de pe bikebe ono pokosio alending ayo pe yo kani ojo chelante chokonte chelando wani male so ne so mele de kani asina wana ko nyulo wake no che anola nchere oh speaker the issue is serious. We have tried all the time and we need Masanta support some area. This is where we have been. So, basically, I want to inform you that we are in danger. Our people's lives are threatened with the foreign guns on our soil. Right now, if you go to Sorlumba, when you get there, you will see a place. The whole place has been left, but the citizens they have displayed. Some of them don't even know their whereabouts. As a result, on the day of Wednesday, the Guinean fire gun at our citizen. One of our citizens was shot. He's right now seeking treatment at JFK. One of the citizens that was making her way, from the place to Foya was involved in an accident. They might even amputate her foot. The two are admitted. So you have a responsibility to perform. I want to say to you, as a district, we are not saying as part of your responsibility to declare war, but do whatever actions that can be amicably found to make sure that this situation is resolved. We are not happy to be seeing foreign guns on our soil. Thank you. So please, if you have not come, then we better be getting the message to our Lord. Another idea. Thank you. So go do it to get on with the person. Let's do it. If a diplomacy, don't talk to Dumbuya, let him talk to the people, let it go back. Because for us, we know when they say war, we know it. We fear it. We don't want it. We scare God. What's it? We come to act, but this is what we have to see. Thank you very much. Platiana, Atuasanga, Moneto, Susan, Njowe, Nondoni, Toyotas are Pepere, Yakon, Yosom Pedere, and Adimile District. And Yahin compared to Pedere and Dimile. Yo, Chocolate, Foya District. Get some of my bed, my Adimile, I have following Leland, Bandato Sanga.
Leave your comment in the comment section. Tell us how you feel about this engagement in Lofa County. And also tell us what are your thoughts in the comment section. It's important as well.
So, Honorable Commissioner, thank you. You were to a point, When you are a leader, you should be innovative, you will be somebody very calculated. Thank you for everything. So we will now call the Assistant Superintendent of Development who with no time summarize everything. Not to that again or full story. Maybe at the level of administration.
Okay.
Loud.
Media.
All right. Honorable Speaker, Honorable Deputy Speaker, legislators are what is on here, that are here, the paramount chiefs, the stakeholders, and everyone in the first place, you are welcome. I think what is said, starting from the youth leader, the paramount chief, the commissioner, because one thing, as a leader, you give chance to the honor man to express and you can conclude. So whatsoever that is happening to our people is what they are explaining to the people. I think our county superintendent will come and conclude all. But the problem at that border now, our people are with almost every day. So as the commissioner rightly said it, one, your intervention as the speaker of this country. You did it to the president so that peace and calm can come to that border. Because many people have their farms, they left their farms. Many people have their houses, they left their houses. I think it is only today that we have not gone to the border. The superintendent, the commissioners, every one of us can build on that border. It is a sad thing to see. Somebody living on the soil with arms. It's not before us. As the commissioner rightly said, please beg your indulgence with the president to please let me know. Thank you very much. Every other information, my superintendent, county superintendent will come and conclude. Thank you.
So at this time we will call our strong superintendent and nephew. But the woman, maybe you want to go the other way and say, uncle.
Thank you. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker, members of the local legislative caucus present, our visiting legislators of the 55th National Legislature of Liberia, the senior advisor to the office of the president, former lawmakers of our country. I see our uncle, Mr. Richard Body, Dave Kumen, officials and members of the local government of Lofa County, the chiefs, our backbone of our county, our traditional leaders, the women, the young people, members of the joint security, members of the full estate, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Speaker, members of the 55th National Legislature, much has been said, and all of us are aware. As I stand here to represent the Minister of Local Government and the President of the Republic of Liberia, President Joseph Numa Boaka Sr., I want to say to you, the issue at the border needs to be taken seriously. Seriously, not to go to war, not to create an environment that will be volatile, but we have to reinforce the diplomatic discussion to resolve the issue as soon as possible. Because
Oyo Yanyanantusa. Kaswe Pepe Kanu di Mio Etonima, Swehe Sorlumba, here like the Melulo. Can he Ivavele? Miona him. Napumanya chama dimi and konung to Sami Jodi. Kesiatonima Ahunoda, Yando Masweking, Merulede, the Konunol way.
So I say that to say that the situation is serious. Our people have left their various homes. We are in a farming season. They might not be able to do their farming. Children that are supposed to be in school are left. The schools are closed. And the soldiers are still on the bank of the river on the side of Liberia. When you speak to them, they say, we want you to speak to our leaders. So in my mind, what is important is for you, member of the legislature, to join the chief executive, the president of the Republic of Liberia, to solve the matter diplomatically. We cannot afford to go into conflict with our neighbor because they are in our house. I remember a few years ago, the president said, if you go to the village where you have built your dream house, and somebody is there, have nothing in the town, and say, let's bring the village, and you agree, who will be better man? It is you who have built your dream house. Yeah. So our people are in tears. To register that here. On several occasions, we visited the border. The Guinean soldier will say, we keep for peace. So we want us to work together. How can we work together with our soil? And they say, we want you to open the border so that both countries can start to do their businesses as we want before. So we say, we will not open the border once we are present on our soil. Because our people will not be free to move. So as you go there, you will see the position of the Guinean soldiers and the position of our security forces on our soil. Okay. It is serious.
Let's sit down. Takoma kwa hape, kwa via kama chanundo masimnundo. Ayona na pe adimi, amemi wana adu asodala. Memi su prefer. Ato sukanga na pe, o madimi asola di mdenko na prefer. Ha asola wali acho walo. De yang kate superintendent Tonima, kuno wambana ha hindo, akotofa. Na bana na acho sisiwa. Nyodimi ochoni, anima fallo wake wana tasi ochoni. Boni mia ta banchi ope, ma banchi endo chienum mbanga kani numdondo. Apo tan. Bana cho no nyenyo ti onindo, bokodi ma manum ti oyi. Chiene chiemo. Kanyo sinama chekun, chiekendo opla ochoni. To mwepe me bakosi ochoni. Ndicho matwa he. De wanda hunjena nancho eswe wone le ning. Yana le bende cho swe he ning. Aye panda an to sam ko duro. Bo. To sam ko duro aye panda ngonalo. Me ndi cho he de na fando swe he nginikili mi to siam mi melulo.
So I want to say thank you to everybody for visiting our county. But this is a serious issue that we cannot take it lightly. We cannot take it lightly because our people are sleeping in fear. Sometimes, last week, some of our, people were around and told people say the poor are fighting in Foya. I was here that night. People were not at peace. You go to the border, you not see that people. What is happening, some of the citizen property will be taken away by people who are masquerading the borders. And then I want to speak to our citizens. The best way to fight a common enemy is to unite. Last week, there are several borders, crossing points around the river. We are busy with Sorlumba most of our citizens are still using the Lofa border points to go into Guinea. You need to be aware that we will not be everywhere at the same time. Your life, like I said to the young people the last time, your life is important just as my life is important. His life is important just as the speaker's life is important. But you cannot risk your life. If you use Lofa borders to travel to Guinea, we don't know what will happen there. People carry things. I was informed 2 days ago that 75 persons were arrested coming from Guinea to Liberia. They were Guinean. We have to send them back. Because the fact is that if they come here and something happens, it might also escalate the problem. So we need to stop the movement along the border until this issue can be resolved. Nobody knows what will happen the next day. So as you're moving, you gotta be careful. Stay to where you are, then we'll resolve the problem.
Bana makitilia bana le yakwa tadi be matendo kanima bialo me oswa he ni so ba ma banchera la nwenu me tolam dimini me abendante fo le lamba na wana na be maso okwa na ndombo yanu ni lampe mele bana ndadi mi ma ani ni le biom yene mele kongo pay mi ginyama kuna le kano Madam, Mama Chinga he, Banda had Banduan Kola, Pele Lampe, Macha Puela. Ha Mahinano, Swayan Donope, Yamope, Anida, Banana, Mama, Namasana. Can you not on Nubia? I guess already. I could keep a back and host in Lunda. I don't think Lelam Banana, La Pengi Colam, Olola, Ningo, La Quale. Tamatama, Langbana. Banawana, cho wanale yako, banlandwa, wampiandwa, to afelegwa, pala kandwa, erunya pamba la kandwale. Bandono chianga ya beunda pomota. Lelang, la pengi kwalang. One la lang kani Sorlumba koni njwa yando ni. Kefona ndan la pela mambana, swanda cho alunte. Tu sakoni makwenumbe. Lelang gandemba o.
We are aware that you need to do your business. But you can only do the business when you are alive. To be a superintendent, you have to be alive. To be the honorable representative of District 1, you have to be alive. So I want all of us to understand this, to remain where we are, be peaceful until we can resolve this issue. Seen 2 days ago, I understand about 4 goods were arrested at the upper part of Sorlumba Border. Some people are going around taking people's things. They will not help you. You will see people doing things like that. Your next room will be Senegal. I've said to everyone, we'll create the evening environment, we'll protect everybody, we'll respect each and every one of this county, we'll work with you, but you gotta live within the confines of the law. And the way we do it, if you cause problem here, we'll not keep you here. Because when we keep you here, maybe all the Foya district will come to bear for you. We'll carry you to Senegal. And when we get instruction to the county attorney, is for you to go through the due process of law. We will not have you in jail illegally. But if you go wrongly, the law will be the charge. I want all of us to understand that nobody should go against the law. Remain to where you are, and the problem will be resolved. That's why these people are coming. They will work with the president, and the issue will be resolved. So I want to say thank you to everybody for coming. I want to say thank you to the lawmakers for that visit. Thank you.
Malika. Memi 20. Belele chulke namba na wana. Kenducho on a banale country, you pay any fando, aking, it's only Nadi Mulama and a time that Guinea Wally. Ham is where he too. If we can pay Kandu Yelema. Ke Bandapum to Asinama, Cubano Lolo said on their jump. Eh? Cubano said on their jump. Yeah, Pogondo J. Oh, yeah. Honorable Speaker, it is easy to identify the grave of a brave president, a warrior. Yeah. So, Menduni Atwe, Quando Jabinum Pele in your bed, Rifando Parliament to Warsaw. Bogasim Yadi Omanuni, Bio Sapo, Mendene, Selaka, Atwele, Palakan Dun, 12. So, I want to say thank you to all of our chiefs and everyone that spoke. We will invite shortly one of our senior brothers who is a veteran journalist of, the Republic of Liberia. You know him. During their time, we heard a story of him. When the war entered, he was giving an announcement on the radio. But the kind of parable he was giving in PC, people knew that there was war. So they could no longer sit. So he is Mr. Thomas Manjo Ballet. Thank you so much.
Yo. La songu. Wana la songu. Boko. Wana nkokando. La sionda. Wana iko yamo na pa mo hinga yongo. Ni sionda ndo. I'm gonna go upstairs. All people say when God invites you to eat, don't take spoon. Use your correct hand to take enough of food. It's an opportunity to see you people today. I'm from here. God was telling me that please go to this meeting and say something, or else you will not sleep in peace. I'm from Foya, and when I was going, they gave me all the blessing. Be in Monrovia for a short time and come back to change our lives. I went Monrovia turned upside down. That's why I did the first drama. I said my son is in Monrovia. When you come from Foya, you live in America, you live in Monrovia, and you come home with nothing. If you put your hand up in the meeting like this, they will say, let Google people talk first. We'll come back. The parable says when you get message for God, tell the wind. The lawmakers are more powerful than the president. Because you have the power to impeach the president. Please, you all help the president to resolve this matter in peace, because the Guinean, the Sierra Leonean, we are one. As I speak, my oldest daughter is in Conakry. I just came from there a week ago. But which route? I use the same. But when I heard that my place is on fire and I know the weight of war, I say I will come on this side because my family is here. In case of anything, let all of us be together. Please, let's resolve this matter in peace. Not that we are afraid of anybody. After all, the parable says you can't make baby mask here without something. we pass there, so we know it. And because we know it, and we are the oldest republic, let us solve this matter in a peaceful manner. Not that we are weak. Let's resolve this matter. Before you return, reach there and see what we are talking about. Our people are living in fear. The schools around the border now are not functioning any longer because people are afraid. Women have left. In their body, when you start counting the number of nights you have spent in the grave, it means you have not died. We know what is happening. Some people, like one of our leaders said, trying to use this time to divide us, but we will refuse to divide ourselves. The Gizis in Guinea, the Gizis in Sierra Leone and Liberia, we are one people. In fact, when our grave up here, we used to do cool farming, Guinean will cross. The same way we cross on their side. But sometimes, even your wife, confusion can come. The wife I have at the house now is a Guinean. Because I was there as a refugee, and when that thing can you can look for it. Please, let's resolve this matter in a peaceful manner so that the Guinean will be able to leave our place and go red line. So we can sleep in peace. Those of our people who are residing here, some of them are feeling the pinch because if your relative come from the border and you have small food to eat, it's problem. I was in a position like you, I was assistant minister for culture. The thing that made me to resign, nobody sacked me. So in the morning, before I come from the bathroom, 8 persons will be sitting there waiting for me. They one will say they put my child out of school. Oh, in fact, my woman is in labor pain. When you pass in the street, young people having fun, by the time they see you, will rise to recognize the presence of the minister. When somebody dies in the community, you go there to see what died. The one asked how much the minister brought, as if I'm the one who told the person to die. I look at all of them and say, let me leave. Anyway, let me not eat your time. To tell you the truth, we are tired with war. We are tired. And they say, when somebody says something enter your mouth, it means you open your mouth. We will not open our mouth in Foya. We will close it so that war will not come here.
That is Major Bole. And of course, one of the veteran journalists, AMDC. So, I mean, that is it, folks.
Thank you.
You just heard him.
Yeah. So you just felt the heat of a veteran journalist.
Yes.
These are powerful people, right? I hear from there. That's why I recognize them so highly. So thank you. On that note, the speaker have listened to him keenly with many parables, and that's the beauty of our culture, right? If you grew up with your father or whoever caretaker, when you're speaking, they know you from whom, from somewhere. So I'm so proud of our country. Thank you, Mr. Thomas Manjobole. Before the deputy speaker can mount the stage to speak, we will call Mr. Dizzy Colley, who will speak. Then after that,
Okay. Let me begin by saying hello. I'd like to recognize the presence of our honorable speaker and deputy speaker, my colleagues from the national legislature, the chiefs and elders of Lofa, our very distinguished personalities, members of the 4th Estate, members of our security apparatus, our most dynamic and very hard-working superintendent, Commissioner, I say, hello, yeah? Okay. The reality is, we are not going to war. Get on flesh.
So, I don't know. I'm going to be done. I'm going to be so the young can I find them. I lay a little Ikpekpe ye nhinda no me dimunyama njola ntole ntaka tole atwele e kando male bole dina ye ntoso lo kumile pa ntaka tole
being a member on the committee or the chair on the national, the national security of the House of Representatives. We've had a series of meetings, and I will not say everything here. What we can do, like many of the speakers have said, is to continue dialoguing with our neighbors to see how best we can remedy the situation. If you get angry and decide to take weapons or anything that has to do with arms, you are taking it against, like Omen said, your own brothers and sisters across the border. And no matter what, you and I have relationship across the border. Either your mom is there, your father is there, or your uncle, and somebody understands two from the same side. Who are you going to fight? You are fighting yourselves. So my people, we are now going to war with our neighbors. We will do everything possible to dialogue, negotiate, and see how best we can have a peaceful dialogue with our neighbors across the border. Just about 3 days ago, I was at the border with Conadu and Guinea, where some of our counterparts, our brothers from Guinea crossed and they erected a little kitchen. And then later when we left, the army came. I went there, I saw the cornerstone between Guinea and Liberia. They crossed, they came to our side. But all of these things will be negotiated, and I want to believe that it will go back to where they're coming from. Amen. Based on the peaceful negotiation we have.
Sukan to Kolando, Mokwa Fonanda Chom Danda Mocha Piquet Ibangalong, Atufalum Adabela to the Guinea to call in it. Me Akumpede Kesiato Ma Oyanani Ato Chelo Miss Weto say Mammy go down.
The next thing is, I know some of the young people are over serious. We'll go to war with them. They are yet to explain what war is. If you get to understand the meaning of war and the implication of war, in this gallery, for example, right, there are people who have strived over the years to accumulate wealth through their hard work. They build their nice houses. Some of them got 2, 3, 4 motorbikes running, feeding their families. Those lesser ones will be fighting to see how they will go to war so they can get all of those things from you and bring it back to zero. Is that what you want?
Bandacho, Kafada Nantiaho, Maloki Likindio, Mando Pumbolo Hinondo, Kangara, Nisengo Pelvera, Bueno, Chiekano, Bandu, Trandato, Kalango Supura, Nyanya Jokene. Ke Lambato Hamabe, Sarante, Tano Kalango Supu, Banke, Sukuwa Makiti, Yakane Gonjonuviani, Chana Kanda Chondo, the Miona Atre Sombando, Ndanyako Osabini Yindele, Mkono Minkocho, Dying Yacho Bonimpe, Neda Jetemo, Wanaki Mabantia, Randa, Apumpen, Panacho, and that was Sukura, Madi Napen, Leran, Mkwanu Ocho won in Teatre.
For example, right now, the borders. Like my sister mentioned, women and children now have migrated into Foya itself. What becomes so what they had it? People started looting them, started killing their goats, their sheep, including properties that they saw with someone that they liked. They began taking possession of those properties. What's going to happen if even here or Gonsa, the entire Foya will be empty? Because you and I will be seeking refuge. And what's going to become of the property you have here? Those are all will be criminals, will start stealing them. When you come back, you start from zero. Before I take my seat, let's do our best and call for peace, peaceful dialogue, like I always say,
so that at least we can help to solve the problem amicably. The next one is, somebody mentioned about wanting to join the various security apparatus, and it should a little bit drop the standards. That requires negotiation, it requires discussion. I am not going to promise you that it's going to work until it happens. I'm not going to stand before these cameras and say, I'm going to make sure it works a lot. I will go to town, we will have discussion with these institutions and see how best, if need be, in their wisdom, to reduce some of the requirements for our young people to be enlisted into the army, the police, the immigration. And if that works, we will come back and say, look, we've succeeded in talking to our people. We see the overzealousness of our citizens, our community people wanting to join the army, the police, but the grade style have been too high. And if they agree, we'll kind of let you know that we talked to them and they have agreed. But I will not stand here being a key actor on national security and say it's going to work. But dialogue, negotiations may help to solve the problem. So once again, I'd like to say thanks to our colleagues that came from far away, the River Sets, the Bon County, Monrovia, and Sano County, Nima County. I say thank you. This is our place. You are welcome, and we appreciate that you come to identify with us in this troubling situation. So I say thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you. Interpret the oral security one, and everybody one job. Layani langai. Ajelangu no mo simnanu. One swanswanda to ochoni bandoni. Ucho wana bana uche sawani le konni. Ke ohin ha nanu molonu takba. Wime amenya di mie chong hao. Bunge twale fanga. Menya di mie chong hao. Ichel bana na bendi le so ele mpenkono. Ochole nele pa sukando. Yomo kwede sukando le. Nyenye twa yomo sukando. Wabele mbi yo sukando. Wale nyenye ikeneni woni sukando. Ta ko sukampe michela nkolwe. Ma something atisimumle. Mema tupa ma so eno memi bolele wa fenna. Tuabe madimi le wana le wasako. Me nyano bolele na wala kanuni simi osako wo. Ta ko chelampe atona hu no beru meme na nchana ya madimu na po chanya wawo tendo fulu nkonika antweyo abalika. So at this time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're going to call on stage our astute lawmaker and also the Deputy Speaker of the 55th National Legislature of the Republic of Liberia, in Honorable Thomas Pangafala.
Okay. Yeah, Bema Kisi, yeah. Thank you so much. Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, our superintendent, members of our delegation from Monrovia, our local government officials here, our chiefs, the elders, the young people, the women, members of the Fourth Estate, my citizens, the people of Foya. I'm grateful to be here this hour. I'm happy to meet you in a peaceable manner. I'm happy that I can see all of my chiefs, if not all, majority of them. My young people, the women, because we are very keen, we are very monitoring to have come and see lives into you. We stay alive with all of the stories, with all of the intimidations, with all that we monitor on the social media. I am grateful. Thank God to see you. Thank God to meet you alive again.
Onanko tau lehuno ma wana chocho fale holo che sawani leche makisi owo bohumbo chana yomu tamata mama masana makondia we be pedele to na non te plache ya ikene benwe le mimba yomu le lango nankol le mo chana ku da lang pede man landwa to afelengwa benwa wa nao wanacho be makisi le lang balika la balika town le milawa yomu.
Mr. Speaker, distinguished colleagues, in summary, as you listen to our citizens, our people, in my view, all that was said, there are major 2 points. As we leave from here, part of our data collections, I hope we can jot those points down. They said a lot, but as a point of way forward, what they intend or what they want to see the government to do for them is to do one, make sure our counterparts that have crossed the Makona River into Liberia, this government must do everything in her powers to allow our brothers go back to where they came from.
What move another banner? Kesiatoni, Machangana, Palapua, Aman Lakini Matanda, Manyanya, Nyanya to Okesiani, Okonuni, Otosang, Mamingu. Now to you, didn't I Yemale? Mamingo Dalo.
Mr. Speaker, they are asking us to do everything possible. That's why you have suggested we go to the border to see for ourselves our brothers and sisters that are displayed or temporarily displayed from the villages and towns around the water. We must do everything to cater to them because they have been displaced.
Minyan mi wola kinela ndanda wadacho acho pio kelonda chiom pidin angom pum dadi mi mundum mawana kanga malo minye nwa minye matofa me wanda han loku masola malaya kongo nane
On a serious note, distinguished citizens of Foya, the last time when I called on the radio, I was trying to historicize the issue that has to do with our 40 years of civil unrest in this country. And I was trying to remind us, I know majority of us, probably the young folks, some of you were born in the late 90s. I'm sorry, I know majority of you did not observe or tasted the heat of war. But we that tested the heat of war, we the elders, we have a responsibility to encourage our people, our young folks. But before I go further, let me say a very big thanks to all of you for the level of patience, because there were serious provocations that we saw. We all were on the phone back to back, calling one another, watching you, observing you, we sitting in the war room, identifying, because our responsibility was to know where the problem is from, who are those trying to instigate the problem. Even when you were in the multitudes, the crowd, we're watching, killing, will be problem maker.
Pale radio to go oswa something, boswa acho kena to osila tola hiolala. Nyapunda nyabirundo telenkonte. Akomenda dumu ambaki ya ndanyuna arabo ya ba ano kuiye amako. Kemenda le masina ma otoko amako ni kala tibe. Lelang boswa not chamabu ne oko. Lelang bana na nanko le so echobole. Chobo tono chobo me present na nyuna fe o tono na so na chobo ni. Sangale yiwando mi mo kole. Lelang o hening me min chal min sinap pengulang ma nola mi mingu min kwa o chombo ni ndere dia swahe pay me yonno awanwa he lolo wa fanga tempe ku mana bera we bu mahiole mahioba aso epum ba no ba no mpe tinga ho o na furi o mina wo ngozo wa ninke o na wo mpe so e no genga chobo mara o do awanwa le na ngawa bundo ni mpe madango kanya so be ya no plejoro ni banda to numto le la de ojo he di mioni.
To our commissioners, the chiefs, the elders, you thank you plenty.
Masawa, commissioner ya, ambaka suka, balikata.
When you voted 2023, you voted for His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boaka as President of the Republic of Liberia. There was a responsibility that the Liberian people gave him. And that responsibility, among the many, key is to protect lives and property, the sovereignty of our nation. That's a responsibility that we, the Liberians, gave him.
Men am fuele keke mabwake wasilahi Olandam. Wata na to town na no motosa ma wana to komala me do chilanda. Ke o kindi o joni. O nola o banga wana to le dende. Adi mala bele no to mayo. Ape ulana aba nancho. Mindi me nancho ha mi me ka banana no. Bali kindi o me ka kenu nan kenu ma chwa la bele ya o chokoni. Bo mala
to include those of us you see here as lawmakers, we also ought to protect and defend the constitution of our country. To include the president.
Ataha Benanda, come president Nori. Ataha Benanda. A prepare for sin. Ademi Babu. Ya Yafegafe, John Howe, Jolendende Mada. Ta Tosalendele, Adimiya Jelempe, Babu Yobinum Peswende.
So to tell you, our citizens, the government is key, your president is key. The three branches of government, we are actively involved into these negotiations. You are not alone. The last time, in one of our engagements, it was made clear, if for solution to a problem, there are remedies under the law. Not every situation that requires excessive force or force. And the government have decided not to use force, but engage diplomatically, because this situation is between country and country. It's not village and village or town and town. This is an extended situation that require your leaders and stakeholders to sit on the table and dialogue. Because if you do not dialogue, one instruction from either of the leaders have a way of getting all of us helter-skelter here today or tomorrow. So it requires sober reflection. Sometimes we understand the citizens will say we're going too slow. We're hearing some of our friends. The government is wasting time. We'll take law into our hands. We'll move on our own. The government will never wasting time. The government will find a solution to the problem. Before the government say move, there must be justifications and reason to move. Before the government say the way she want, the legislature, the president alone cannot do it. It's the mayors, the commissioners standing. It is us that you've elected as your representatives and senators. I will say, Mr. President, it's time that our country go to war. There must be cause. Until then, the president cannot move.
Ojo song bedele ndimina nkonu nkojele. Wapi achio mani moko de chio mojo. Mina walonga akongo ndango ba. Amato da halenda kwa na kwa kampero njole. Kahe lende nga lende. Lena okensi andani, otasi ndani, okwela ndani. Mayasia, ato son yasia. Anwape ba amuri kumwehe. Atufaba pe anwaba. Anyebe na ocho ni ahi. Hey, mfano ndi mei fulayele. Mkonungo pompombo ha mi me kamala na mi swear he tu da to yo de la kwera ndimi na le kendi plache na falo o ready lanto ya ni lanto be committee ya no bile kwa eji o mi pada wa na de na le nto di mu na to nya ya to ho be me na mpe mi la no ko ndi mu la se me ya isina no bana so nto kena tu ndio adi ole ye le makodina so ni to Kenya
So the people of Foya, they are happy once again. I'd like to say this. Our young people, you are so precious. We stay here today, few years from now, like I always said to you, we will leave the stage. Or we will be leaving the stage. And it is you that we depend on. And if we should depend on you, it's to prepare you and you should be alive to take care of us and others. But when you are dead and gone, or if you are wounded, yeah, there must be reason. If justifiable reason is there, you can say, I will give my life. But not on something that can be resolved. I would not be happy to see another young man die. I would not be happy to see another young man lose his life because of something that we can resolve. Because brothers and brothers trying to make confusion among themselves. Everyone have said it, the Guinea, the Sorlumba, the Liberia, we are one family. Some of us were not born when this bond was put together. We should not allow it. What the people want to do, politicians want to do, and that's not going to happen in Foya. If it ever happened in the past, it's beyond us. It will not happen on our watch to see that Foya will be divided. Foya will not be divided anymore. We're not. We have our disagreements. Our disagreement will be managed internally. Our disagreements will be settled in us. But we will not allow ourselves. I listen to people, like the commissioner said, the politics is politics, we understand. Like for me, every day you listen to radio, for us, we used to, like the people that fought what they can say, the sound of music, the sound of noise, the sound of music. That's what we used to hear during the war. So for us, the politicians, we used to hear every day. But people should not allow you to attack Minister Yumale falsely. People should not use any of you, the people of Foya. If you have justifiable reason, you must bring your report. Don't listen to they say. Do not listen to they say. And then when you ask the individual, can you prove what you say? They say, my man, they're telling you. And my man, telling you the thing all the time. So why when you go to war with your brother on the basis of gossip? Gossip. If you come in to talk to the Fallah for me, the kind of person I am, when you get messages from me, you must be strong. Because soon you come to me, I will ask you, the person you're talking about, can I call the person? So you said no, I said, well, then go sit down. Because meaning you're not man enough to confront the person. So we must stop this. Foya, we must stop. If any of you get justification, you get paper, you get documents to prove that the Minister of Local Government is involved, come, I'm here. Bring the documents to me, bring the paper to me where you might sign to give the BKK or YK authority to go and do money. Bring the paper to us. We here.
Nyawadi myo hey to swe wode ni. Atwa piandwa. Imingi also no wele. Ando to akoni mo ko ponya nyakon. Ko pure ponya ni. Keta tano be ko so fu. Nanja mi ni ko ni. Kisiama ni mali ni ndema pila ni nyoka. Yako mbeye yote. Matima wa diki matinje namba kabele. Dito matwa esoni. Banda ha kai madimi ayamole banda tin. Ni pay up me yuare. Ayamole bande ni je kisi apo. Tene nan no min do na meleka hun toni. Pero ndoncho nanu La no pesa no to kisino. Mais mbiyo swe binale. Ke me falo fala di minae. O telendo ni to chelo le. Bana chonga no ne no pe ngimile. Buna ko mbo dimi. Le ndi lo ko yo. Ajalo. Adoro mi beru wando. Ade wana so talo. Wana so to wana wonte. Kama na chunga madani. Akomandu mwa wando chunga. Afano le to ngoli. Takole. Ndia bolo pense. Ajo to mwa mi to ngoli okwadi mi. Ndia hempe ajo no mbiyo. Le lanta yi ampe ma falo ni male o kesi anu doni. Dako sani ya la ni. Aba. Me hunwa ya ko ngopile. Kani na wando pe he. Asana maya nenu di muloko. They'll be an auntie. Then I can't just swear one.
Colleagues, on the other hand, George, please come. Mr. Fallah. This is the guy they call George Fallah.
Most talk about.
Mr. Speaker, and our citizens that are watching us here today, or through the globe, this man, as far as I know, as the district representative, I do not know about any contract or business that this man is running or managing on his behalf or my behalf to my sin and Medicoma. I do not know about it. This hall that we're in here today, this is the guy that supervises all of my projects. He is this guy, this hall that we're in here today, all the sales that we built this hall with came from that man. It's called Makona. The pavement you see here today, Central Foya, all the sales came from that through him by my instruction. But that's something that we met. Majority of the structures you see here, it has to do with sale. You must go and do manual, what we call manual of sale. Sometimes people carry bucket, people carry wheelbarrow, people carry shovel, just what you can afford, especially during the dry season. Yeah. Every January, February, I think March, when the water goes down, the people go and fetch and sell. You carry a car motor, no matter how many loads you can bring. That's how we do construction here. Our brothers on the other side, they do see. That's how we build here. So there is no development here. 90% or if not 99%, you will have to go to Makona River. This man is never, with a total disclaimer, and again, those of you that are watching me, if you get evidence, including me, Thomas Fallah, if I am involved into any business in Foya, to say money, same money, or minimum money, the commissioners, the chiefs are here. Don't cover anybody because it has to do with our community. Bring it out. Because there is no way you can go to that water to do money before commissioner, superintendent, mayor, superintendent of the county be aware of it. So people must stop. George Fallah is not in the business of money sent to do business. George Fallah go over there to mindset for us to develop our community, for us to develop Foya.
Hey, I am the name, and that thing we all go down there, George Fallah. What I'm going to and yet, as a value, but no more money on that challenge. I think you're not going to be low. I know George Fallah, Nyanya Kwelo Bele Balo, Asyongi Kele, Tabutanda. Dodi Munduni, Ko, to Savaliwado, Tangulo, your no, Chena to hold Belinindo. Do sim project here, Dolan Lachini. Kanga, Batadola, Josolindo Kisilam, the Tabutan. O Tengia Bear, Sorlumba, Jeram, Tabulo, Lewanda, the Plachiana, the Napla. Then I'll just tell you, wana. Our continue open me abanum do. Mere do ale yamono. Mere kondo. Ke one doning mafalo fala. O heruba. O choko fala George Fallah. Can you fula fala fala be? Anasina denale. Dasina be. Mano quick. Say ya. Me twa was where hey. Mahingani. Ani twa no day. Olum. It's not even so play. Then I'm out to Nyaliare. Manato Nuava, Numsina pe, and no Yabo. When Yakoto say Yakum, Masani, Machadi and Ando, Casacasa Datosani. Meundra Yabo. Can't me on a tray. I didn't know local to Numcoli.
So we encourage the government, the president, like he said the other day, to dig deeper so that he can investigate, the government can investigate to know what has transpired to the border. That is our responsibility, and that's what we want. We will investigate. You can be assured that the president, the government, the entire government is going to delve into this and be able to resolve it in a peaceable manner. To our brothers across the road, across the water, we are one family. Please let's keep the peace. Please let's keep the unity that we had before. Please let us keep the love that we once shared before. Our brothers and sisters, we can no longer afford to lose our blood and blood to share for no reason. We're calling on all of our presidents in the region, the MROU, let us negotiate, let us dialogue to solve this problem. I said thank you so much to my elders, the people of Foya. Foya, one agenda. Like I said to you people, they want to get us distracted for political reasons, and I will emphasize here, Foya today, going today, and tomorrow, we're moving in one direction. We are moving in one direction, and nobody going to change that. No politicians will come here and divide us, except I'm not here, or all of us, we are not here anymore. Joseph Yuma Baga is the president of this country. We are under obligation. He's on the Kisi tribe. We are under obligation to protect him. We are under obligation to support him and his government. And that's all we want. We urge all of our citizens across this country, because of the good job he's doing, the development path he's on, our country is on the right path. We understand there are issues. There will always be issues. Even the great America today, and the bombarding all over the place, and the going to war, the economy is tough. Things are hard. So there are issues everywhere. But the ability to manage those issues, we believe that Joseph Baga is on the right path. And nobody can get us from that. Thank you to the people of Foya. Remain on course. We're moving from here. We go, the speaker and I, along with the team, we'll go to Sorlumba. We'll sit there for 5-10 minutes. We will interact. Please trust us. You gave us responsibility. You gave the president responsibilities. We're going to work together to solve this problem. Please trust the security. Respect the security. You are not security when they tell you don't go here, don't go there. Stop here, stop here. Do not go further, young people. Please do not challenge. Please do not challenge. Listen to the local leaders. Listen to the chiefs. Listen to the elders before you make move. We love you so much. Please. Thank you. God bless you. And bless the people of Foya.
That was the speaker of Liberia. Thomas.
So, again,
different counties and districts. So that is it. Now, when you are joining us, just tell us when you are joining us. This is Barry Carolina. Thank you for all of the happiness for Foya City, town hall here, and we're still here. So, there where we are. Just tell us where you are joining us from.
So Mayor, thank you very much for ably managing this event. And we'd like to say thanks to the Honorable Deputy Speaker, our representative, the vision bearer of the National Independent Movement for Boakai, Honorable Thomas Pega. Fallah, please put your hand together for him. So at this point, elders of Foya, the leaders of Foya, the youth, the women, our chiefs, government officials here present, local government officials present, and all of our citizens. I now have the distinct honor to welcome, to speak to us, citizens of Foya in this historic town hall, the Speaker of the 55th Legislature, Honorable Richard Nangbe Kun. Put your hands together.
Thank you so much. Please have your seat. Please have your seat. Please have your seat. Deputy Speaker, fellow colleagues, local leaders, secretary, commissioner, parliament chiefs, the political advisors to the president, our security apparatus, the youth, the women, the press. We are your deputies. You elected us to always represent you in situations like this. So in that much I do with the authority vested in me, with my colleagues, fully supporting the pronouncement today. We order the LRRC and the disaster management team to be here in the next 48 hours. They have to address the issue of our citizens that are displaced. With immediate effect, they don't do it, we hold in contempt. And we said 48 hours because today is Saturday. So over Monday, they should start trooping in here to take care of our displaced citizens. Our citizens that have left their property at the border, to troop the family members here, also burdening the family members. It is that time they come, they say they can give some ration and some assistance to them with immediate effect.
Nina barikatao dia sabunang tuanda mawa che sawani ndo lema to sawalo lena lenele to wele de pe misewa lo furu pe me ochoma balida mahimahun mahun chona matosanye onang bubenda min nan kollo ko keno plo joni ma banda chokuna to helian isewa lo de pe nda hunni makenga huno mahun tofa ye yonu nje yene yonu nje tie ko fle malala cho o chonchondo ni nda mahun yongo malala mela ngodi milani baya to so lindo ni mawana swa leba na to je sawani nda makenda hawera ndating be yolu awene awa la to fule me at mahin da hinte nyenda to ko na bendo apumbe akari nyako content asinandi dimine ne be occasion na de ke a yando to ni wanda ha he ma hun chowara na adoyo me adoni ngone.
So today we are here to ascertain first information. Our presence here today is to listen to you and get the real story.
Uno hananu le ne na dimina so ke flash and plazo no swe pepe nye yonundo bana yonunda bude pepe ye lelanda ni ma yanira nyenye wana so ma yanira.
Because like the youth leader said, we have seen so many things on the social media. Sometimes the social media information can be misleading.
Tatofa pe o yema pulecho Man, you traveling what you have nobody, man. As someone think you under Wangaramu, whom yet to one.
So it's on that basis we are here to get further information. And one of the reasons why we are here to get information is because the president wants dialogue and the Rempo advocate for peace. In amicably solving this issue, I will be hosting a meeting with a few of my colleagues from the Monrovia Union. I'll be meeting the Speaker of Sierra Leone, the President of the National Assembly of Guinea, which is also the Speaker, and the President of the National Assembly of Africa, which is also the Speaker, will be meeting hopefully next week, Saturday. And I need to get an information from you. And if they ask me what is unfolding at the Liberia and Sierra Leone and Guinea border, I should be able to explain vividly what I hear from you. And I hope our story should be the truth. Because if the story is the truth, there will be reason to find solution quickly so that the Guinean military will move back to their country.
Swahe, let's sabunda him, Mahun Yoya Dio, Unochanga, and you very heavy. And the Konowaleni, then you can Salon Guinea. Natuha, Boswa, Boama, speaker, no, Manakan Tanga, and Bawana Sulanda. Oh, Funandabira, Manorewa. Achola Cochali, Napundongo Koli. Achaco Chalinda. Bochomda, Kewabele Manunado, Nchabeni, Menquelo, Ventre Yellow, Venawaro. Unang, Ma Mudanan Dumundo. Watonya for Atway, to where to Yape, Me Atway Chali, Mena Locuma Kesia, Mipala Yibanda Hama, Fango Land.
So, some of the problems that is unfolding today came from the fact that the president of the Monrovia Union, they have not met since 2018. There was no meeting. Imagine a gap. Since 2018 up to present, was just recently that they conveyed. They have not met since 2018. That space in between will have caused some of the problem. That is why through the 55th Legislative House of the we have launched through our vision a Monrovia Union Parliament, meaning that lawmakers from these 4 counties, or from the 4 countries, will meet and discuss issues pertinent to our border issues.
Makasi cho oswahe nindo kudaho uswali ndatindo lasa nile mbile ni abonyando masukanga songo kole cheyoye ta yuru malo pelende bololende bonga jobi ole somu no hunoni bipakasi landa lahi Kenya kon o kesi andani o tasi ndani makesi ama meda chodia le baloye bana na choche sawani tama mawa bana swale che sawa lengisara yawe he makila kunda okunda koning bonyando masuka ngaso benno ya mintosia ke pepe bana bana ye itwanunde wasila siama hi Holanda lutu sani mi poko sila wa ndo bilahi na joba ngabio ni be na to nyuniante kisiadi me ake nyuniando dunga swonne awa.
With the present issue that is unfolding at the Guinean and Liberian border, have affected our meeting as a Monrovia Union Parliament. We shall meet before the end of March, but basically what is unfolding, we cannot meet as an assembly. So our meeting officially will commence in May, where 11 lawmakers from the 4 countries will be meeting to discuss borders issue every quarter to be able to solve some of these issues that are happening today. But in the wake of this emergency, on Saturday next week, I'll be meeting my other colleagues. I will go along with a few of my colleagues from the House. We'll meet our other counterpart from Guinea, Ivory Coast, and Sierra Leone to see how best we can bring this issue to a close. We have to help the president, so the president is advocating for peace. We'll all go the same way the president is leading for peace.
Wantoa na myong ulengi sala yawe hini dalangba kalama bongyang matosi ason kani anape kesi akeke falobo ke present no akonyulo ko jalo swani to wele ne pemi dala le oche sawani mama wele okunda ahoni dabe wa Monrovia parliament ko abongyang pe ato chali matosi ason meme onora.
So from here we'll be going to the border. We'll seek the security advice as to where we should stop. We believe in the security at this time to advise us wisely as we move to get present evidence in making decisions when we meet. And as we move to the border, I also want to reiterate and those agencies that are called upon, the LCCC and the disaster management team should not be waiting for communication before they move here in 48 hours. Or else, with some of them going to contend. I want to say thank you. Let God bless you. Let it remain peaceful. And let's see how best we can solve this thing as soon as possible. I know that life you live in presently, the condition you find yourself in, you are not sleeping with your 2 eyes closed. You are kind of worried and jittery. But we're going on our side. And with the amount of authority you've invested in us, and I can assure you that with the president also, with the legislature, there will be peace very soon. Thank you so very much. May God bless you all.
That
was a voice of
Opiolang. Sonswanda to Nasila. Nana de Mara Simna. Melon that
be there.
I don't know. Okay, Yado to that
Foya.
Mayor, then they are doing something on the down.
So that was it. You listen to their presentation here, the town hall meeting with citizens of Foya. There have been lots of discussions about the Sorlumba Border. I wish all of you have been informed from day to day, and we had a town hall meeting and by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and of course the Deputy Speaker and some lawmakers about this discussion. And of course, we look forward to see what will be the outcome of the engagement right there at the Sorlumba Border, as they said. So that's it, and keep posted. We will join you in as soon as possible time when we get there. Thanks to everyone. Thanks to all of you. So we would get out here. And so we're here. Thank you. Thanks to all of you for following. This is Foya City. Right here this Saturday, having this engagement, and the team will be going to Foya to see exactly, to see what's happening currently at the Sorlumba Border. So thank you, thanks to all of you for watching. Keep posted, and of course we will provide all of the unfolding. Yes, sir. Yes.